dogs. Pretty fresh sign here. Dogs are all sort of working around, fairly excited. Good dogs. Very good, good dogs. Well, he's not as big a pig as I thought, but man, is he fat. He's a very well conditioned young boar, this one. Hasn't got much in the way of hooks. One side snapped off, other side's about probably 1.5 inches long, but really skinny, so he's pretty young. So I found some fresh sign on the track, like I have previously, but this time on a whim I decided to go up a little side track that I don't often visit because it's really overgrown. And the dogs let out a bark probably 60 metres up the track in front of me and managed to bail this bloke pretty much immediately. I don't think he ran on the first instance. I got close, he broke, the dogs bailed him again, and this time he wasn't going anywhere. Bailed up in a nice tight little gully. I was able to sneak down and shoot him from above. Pork on the floor. Excellent. Very good job, dogs. Taffy, Bindi weren't content with one boar. They've gone out about 500, circled back about 350, hit another one. Hit another pig anyway. 280 metres doesn't sound very far if you're driving around an open station, but 280 metres in this stuff is a very long way indeed. Right, I think it'll probably best up this ridge and see if I can drop down onto it. Oh man, this is steep. Oh. No, they grabbed it. Mustn't be very big. Sometimes it's hard not to think that my dogs hate me and want me to suffer. They led me on a very long goose chase right up into a tight gully. But at least I got to see some new country, so I suppose there's a silver lining. Well, I think we can call that one a bonus pig. Yeah, nice spotty fat sow. Dogs have caught it quite a long way from the first pig and quite a long way up the gully, so I think she might be getting her back legs taken off, and that'll be about it, unfortunately. There's just a limit to how much pork one man can carry out of the hills in a day. That big broadleaf tree there, stinging tree. You can almost put money on it. Find a light gap, you'll find one of those buggers. So if you're ever kicking around in the North Queensland rainforests, don't be tempted by what looks like open country. It'll get you. Pretty much like the rest of the rainforest, to be honest. This tree's got some pretty impressive buttress roots. A lot of rainforest tree species form these buttress roots for stability because the soil in these rainforests is really shallow. That's the only way they can stay up, especially in heavy downpours. But these buttresses are an awesome place to find pig beds, find pigs bedded up. Probably a bit dark in here to get a really good look, but this has all been freshly scuffed up. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where the dogs actually just hit that sow. Oh, that's spiky. Here's a little bit more evidence that nature hates us and wants us to suffer, especially the nature in the rainforest. This bugger here is one of the ficus species, or fig species. This one is called Ficus septica, or septic fig. And it gets its name because if you get the sap from the fruit on an open wound, it will turn it gangrenous, start rotting your flesh, turn it septic. If you get it in your eye, it will blind you without a problem too. So, another one for the rogues gallery. What a bastard. Now if you're into your medicinal mushrooms, this one here is a reishi in Japanese, or lingshi in Mandarin. Very good place for fungus. There's a tropical rainforest. Look at all this pig damage. Enough to make an ecologist weep. A pig hunter weep with joy. Good size. Not too old either. There's some super fresh sign. They're under another one. Good dogs. If it's the producer of that massive turd on the track earlier, I reckon we've probably got a good pig. I've got it bloody pinned for now. Good dogs, keep it there. Taffy and Bindi are on fire today. Spike will be there by now, and they haven't grabbed it, so every chance it's a bloody good pig. I think I might have come the hard way here. She's some high, steep country to catch pigs in. Oh yeah, I love that sound. Love it. Wind's right up my arse, blowing up the gully. Really want to try and come from upwind of this pig. Just if he breaks on them and goes down the gully, he's got a bloody good run a long way down that gully before there's any obstacles for the dogs to pull him up against. So coming a bit higher, try and come around the wind, come down from both upwind and upslope. Gives you the best chance of the pig staying put so they can get a shot in. There's another really fat pig. These balls are exceptionally fat up here at the moment. He spotted me and he's not happy. Good dogs, good dogs, good dogs. Oh, good dogs, good dogs. What a good pig, good dogs. Man, that is one heavy pig. He's a really fat pig. Not that old. Got some, you know, very average sort of hooks on him that you'd expect for the rainforest. I couldn't be happier with the way Taffy and Bindi have worked this morning, especially Bindi, and she's really stepped up. She's been on the find for every pig. Her and Taffy have just hit him and stopped them and bailed them, and it's just been a really good performance by those two. So we were following this guy's sign, and the dogs started working like demons, and they were off. They went 2 gullies over, probably 180 metres, and he didn't go far. They bailed him, he stayed here. Spike got there, he was even more screwed. I got down here, he sort of had a bit of a go at breaking on them, but then the pumpkin chucker clobbered him straight behind the ear, and that was all over for this rainforest hog. This is a beauty. Yep, I haven't caught a pig this heavy in quite a long time. This is a good pig. Good dogs. You'll get fed extra tonight. Got some pretty tired puppies here. Guys deserve a rest. You've worked really well today. GPS is telling me I've got 1.5 k's in a straight line distance to get this heavy bastard out. Thankfully I'm not too far from a benched track, but even so, there's a fair few obstacles to climb around yet. And he's going to get real heavy real quickly. He's a big bugger. These things are horrible. The trouble when the weather's a bit moist up in the high rainforest, yeah, you get covered in bloody leeches. Look at the horrible things. I'm going to go and jump in the creek and rub my legs down with some coarse sand, I think. I reckon this looks like a pretty nice place for a post-hunt swim. Bloody beautiful. When it's not trying to bite you or sting you or poison you or suck your blood. Rainforest is a pretty nice place.